What is up, guys? My name is Matchbox0, but you guys can call me Match. And here we're doing another episode of Sakura Angels. And last episode we marched into something, how you say, glorious. That's how I would say. Alright, let's just go ahead with the episode. Yeah. I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
意外に綺麗にしてるのね。
Okay, so, are you guys finally gonna tell me what the heck's going on?
パソコンには何が保存されてるんだろう。
Sakura reaches over and prods at my laptop. Guys, can we focus, please?
そうだね。
Thank you. Sakura sits up straight and takes on a serious expression. One that I wasn't even sure she was capable of.
私たちはあなたに教えたかったんだよ。本当に秘密にしたくてしてたわけじゃないの。あなたを巻き込む前に解決できるって思ってたから。でもあなたがゆずきから聞いたように時間が本当にないみたい。
Yeah, come on.
ところでどうして今まで話してくれなかったわけ？彼女と二人きりで会うなんてどれほど危険か分かってるの？
Oh, look, she's worried about us. But also, it's because the reason why I didn't tell them, the reason why is because he also thought that they would march up straight up to and stop her. Which I wouldn't get any information out of. Hikari cuts in and stomps her way across to join Sayaka, fire in her eyes. See, this is why I didn't tell her anything. Exactly. I know, it was stupid. But it was the only way I could learn anything, since you guys weren't being very helpful.
それは
She falls silent. Guess I got her there.
彼の言う通りね。光。
彼の味方をするの？私のパートナーでしょ？
So, all I hear is how time is running short. But why? What exactly will happen tomorrow?
最悪のことが始まるの。
Wait, what though? Enough with the encrypted stuff.
ケンタ、大きな声を出さないで。落ち着いて。今説明するから。
Yeah, dude, don't yell at girl. Fuck. I don't like how girls get cry. I don't like girls when they're sad. I may have lost it a little there. I'll pull back from her and quiet down.
ケンタ、あなたの血統とか先祖について何か知ってたら教えてくれる？
My bloodline, my ancestors, what the hell does that have to do? I don't really... Wait, why is it so important?
あなたの血統が一番重要なのよ。だから面倒でもあなたを保護しているの。
光、意地悪言っちゃダメ。けどあなたの血筋のために私たちは送り込まれたんだ。
My blood?
もし
What?
悪者の手に渡ってしまったらゆずきのことなんだけどね。
Why my blood? What's so special about mine?
信じられないと思うけどあなたはあなたは魔法使いの末裔なの。
What the fuck? Now I'm a fucking mage? Holy shit, I'm a line of long running line of mages. What the fuck? Come again? What on earth did what the fuck? I can't believe it either. Where on earth did they dig that up from that oh my god, where did they dig? Oh my, yeah, see, that's why I messed up. I think if they came to me with that on the first day we met, I would have leveled them as crazy. But after all I've seen, it's a bit easier to believe.
どう言えば分かってくれるかしらね。あなたは魔法使いの血筋なのよ。
Wow, I have mage blood, dude. I feel the power. Shouting into my ear doesn't really help me process it better, you know. Why wouldn't I know something like this? It seems pretty important.
もうこの世界は 魔法の存在を忘れてしまったから。テクノロジーが発達して魔法は歴史から少しずつ失われちゃって、だからほとんどの魔法使いの家系はそのことを知らないの。眠ってるようなものかな。
Huh. Okay. So if a lot of people have this magic blood, what makes mine so special? More special than theirs anyway.
よくぞ聞いてくれました。
Saika hops to her feet from the bed, taking me by surprise. This girl can't sit still for one more than oh my god, why am I saying for more than 1 minute? I swear.
細かいことを話すと長くなるから、かいつまんで話すね。
She cleans her throat as if this were a school presentation she had been practicing for.
数百年も昔、魔法がまだ世界にあった頃、
Hundreds of
驚異
years.
的な
Yeah.
力を持った魔法使いがいました。とってもすごい力だったの。誰もが彼女を尊敬していたし、イ
Wait,
ンスピレーションも受けていて、
who's a she?
けど人間が力を手に入れたらどうなると思う？
No, it doesn't. Does it corrupt them or something? She frowns and lets out a sigh.
もっと力を求めるようになる。人を変えてしまう。堕落させてしまう。彼女は全てのものを支配したいと思うようになった。全ての人々を。彼女への尊敬は恐怖に変わった。そして彼女は悪魔になっちゃったの。
Holy shit! So it was a good angel and then became a dark angel? Is that what she's trying to say?
彼女が訪れた場所は闇に覆われ、それは大地に広がった。
This is getting pretty lengthy. And why do I feel like I know this person she's talking about?
ここまでは分かった？
She leans forward and raises her eyebrow as I let out a yawn. Huh? Oh man, and that was a real yawn, by the way. Yeah, totally. I think. But what does this person have to do with me?
それを今から話すの。
つまりケンタはその闇の女王に立ち向かった人間にゆかりがあるのよ。
Wait, what the fuck? So my ancestor like had some balls and trying to fuck this bitch. That's what I'm trying to say.
なんで言っちゃうの？
あなたが全部話していたら夜が明けちゃうわよ。そんな時間はないの。
Thank you, Hikari.
私が話したかったのに。
You can tell me later. Thanks, Hikari. I appreciate it. Did you just give me the when she turns her head and go So, what? My ancestor killed this evil queen person?
もしそうなら今こんな話はしていないわ。彼女の力は強大で倒すことは不可能だった。彼女は不滅とまでは言わないにしてもそれに近い存在だった。
彼は彼にできる限りの力で
but she's not.
彼女を封印したの。その人の血があなたに流れてるってわけ。彼は彼の運命と
Uh-oh.
封
Does
印
that
を
mean
結
they
び
need
つ
my
けた。
blood to seal her?
封印はとても強くて解くためにはある条件を満たさなきゃならない。
And what condition is that?
もうわかるでしょ。
Something to do with my blood, right?
正解。彼女を封印した血かその子孫の血でのみ封印は解かれます。
So only I can seal her away? That's why they're protecting me?
実際には子孫なら誰でもってわけじゃなくて潜在魔力値が大きい人だけなんだけど、
So that means
あなたのお父さんが安全ってこと。シャドウは 彼には興味を持たなかったの。彼も魔法の血を受け継いではいるけど、魔法を使うにはちょっと足りないかな。
Huh. That's pretty convenient. Sega stretches and lets out a tiny yawn. Oh my god, I can't stop yawning, dude. I woke up in the morning like 5 something, so that's why. It must have been exhausting for her to focus on one subject for so long. But I think things are finally starting to make sense.
ここまでは理解できた？
Yeah, I think. That was a cute yawn, by the way. Basically, my blood is the key to unlocking something terrible.
よくできました。
But then, if it's connected to my blood, why are we running out of time?
封印はあなたの血がなければ解かれないけれど、彼女が封印されてからとても長い時間が経ってしまっている。つまり封印は日に日に弱くなってしまっているの。そして少しずつ彼女の影響が世界に忍び寄っているわ。
ケンタ、あなたの頭痛はね。
I see. So she's almost calling out to me in a sense.
化け物たちが出てきたのもそのせいよ。ユズキが現れたのも。彼女はあの子に魔法の力を注ぎ込み、彼女自身が解放されるまで操り人形として働かせるわ。
Wait, instilled? I think she's going to say installed, but alright.
ユズキを従わせるために何をしているかはわからないけど、ユズキは女王の思い通りに動いてる。この分だと明日には力をつけて封印を解いてしまうわ。
Wow, okay.
化け物たちはもっと凶暴になり、ユズキももっと強くなる。
Oh yeah, that shit will be fun. Oh my god, that must be more rampant. Oh crap. Oh, and that's perfect too. Yuzuki becomes more powerful.
つまり私たちの仕事はもっと大変になるってわけ。
That's bad, huh?
とってもね。それから
What?
私たちが最初にあなたの保護に着いた時ははぐれシャドウに気をつけたり、彼らが突然本能のままに行動しないか見張ってたの。そのくらいなら簡単だったんだよね。あなたはその存在も知らなかったし、遠くから見張ってればよかったし。
Wait a minute. You watched me when I was. Oh, okay. So does that mean you've been watching me when I've used the restroom?
でもあなたがシャドウを見てしまってから
Oh, what started to go wrong?
事態は悪くなるばかりで、あれだけ厳重な私たちの監視を
Damn it, I missed
かいくぐるなんて。
skip them.
思い当たることは、あなたがサンドイッチを食べるって言い張らなければってことね。
違うもん、注意して見てたってば。
I guess I was even luckier than I thought that they had managed to save me back then.
とにかく私たちはあなたの前に姿を現せざるを得なくなって良くないって分かってたけど、ユズキにも襲われたし仕方なかったんだよ。見たこともないような力だったし。
空いた時間はなるべくその調査をしていたんだけど、あなたに張り付いてからは時間が取れなくて。
Well, excuse me for existing.
封印が弱まってることが分かって、このままじゃ解決できないことが分かったのよ。
彼女の封印を補強しなきゃいけなくて、強くさえすれば彼女が外の世界に影響を与えることもできなくなるし、それが簡単なことだったらあなたを悩ませることもなかったし、私たちで解決できたんだけど。
Sayaka pulls a complicated expression. What? I don't think I'm going to like what she has to say next.
ケンタ、
Wait,
あなたに助けてほしいの。
me? How the heck am I supposed to help? You guys are the ones with the all fancy powers.
あなたに頼ることが最善策じゃないことは分かってるわ。だけど他に選択の余地はない。他の手段を探す時間もない。
あなたに流れている血で封印されているから、あなたの血でその力を強くすることができるの。技術的には一度封印を解いてから新しく封印し直すって感じかな。
But you got
ちょ
the cap.
っと危険だけどね。
Oh yeah. Since you guys can't beat Yuzuki, then I bet you can't beat that queen, evil queen, whatever. So in other words, I'm really the only solution here. I'm not sure how to take this. I don't know the first thing about the magic business though. Am I even capable of doing such a thing? Sayaka takes a moment to ponder things. A finger held to her chin as her eyes run over me.
光が触手のシャドウと遊んでた夜を覚えてる？
Oh, don't remind me.
遊んでないったら。
She like she's blushing. I love her. I guess so. But what does that have to do with anything?
光の剣を使ったよね。
Yeah, but I don't.
あんなに大きな剣なのにとっても軽いって思わなかった？あの剣はね、迅速かつ強力な攻撃ができるように使い手とつながる魔法が施されてるの。実際には魔法を制御できない人が使おうとした場合、その
ドッカーンってな
Like
感
a
じ。
boom?
魔法の力が大きすぎるんだよね。
So I would have exploded if that sword didn't cooperate with me? Oh my. Boom?
まあ爆発まではいかないかもだけど、でもあんまり綺麗な最後にはならないかな。
Okay, so one go to it won't explode, but she said she's giving a better detail, like an explosion of a messy end.
あの剣を使って立ってられたってことは、ケンタには潜在能力があると言っていいと思う。
Yikes. I can't believe there was there was a possibility of it, of exploding from picking up her sword. What I did back then was even more reckless than I realized.
あの剣が使えたなら封印魔法も大丈夫だよ。
でもそのためには封印されている場所まで行かなきゃいけないってことよ。
Where is she sealed?
彼女が探しているものを持ってね。
Where is she sealed?
無謀すぎるわ。
I know, be
一つでも
reckless.
間違えれば世界が危険にさらされるのよ。
No pressure then, huh? I try my best to keep things light-hearted and force out an awkward laugh, but it's difficult after hearing all this. To think that somehow I'm both the key to unlocking this woman from her prison and the only thing that can put her away for good?
明日が最後のチャンスよ。学校を
Yeah.
休んでくれるわよね。
I wonder if out saving the world is a valid enough excuse to miss a day of
あ
school.
なたが私たちを助けてくれるならね。助けてくれないなら
Oh,
他の
sure,
方法を
I'll
探す
help.
か
I don't want them to come kill me and use my blood. But there is another way, isn't it? Is there? The whole reason you're telling me all this, I heave that aside and give my guardians a look over. They've done so much for me in the past week, and even more than I realized behind the scenes. If anything, I owe them this. I swallow hard. I can feel my hands begin to tremble. I might die if I go with them, but then if we leave it, things will only get worse. So, I guess I have no choice here, do I? I'll help with the sealing business, if you think I can manage it.
やってくれるの？
Saika looks ecstatic as she claps her hands together. Was she not expecting me to help? Hikari looks equally surprised. Geez, a little faith goes a long way, guys. It's the least I can do after you guys have been risking your lives for me every day. If I finally have a way to help, then I'm not going to waste the chance.
ケンタ、
最高
am cool, bitch. Yeah. And perverted. Don't forget perverted.
あ、でもそれは後だね。闇の女王を封印するにはたくさんやることがあるから。
And just when I thought the night couldn't get any longer, yet another lecture begins. Wait, what? I can't hear you, Sayaka. I'm sure it wasn't easy for the pair of them to teach someone like me the basics of magic. Someone who only just barely was aware of its existence at all. I'm not even sure if I got the steps down. But after hours of practicing, they assured me I got it down. I won't be able to tell for sure until the real thing. That's what scares me. What if they misjudge what I'm really capable of? Or I mess up? Or there's a whole range of possibilities of things messing up on the day. These are the thoughts that stay with me long after the girls return to their tent to catch whatever rest they can get before the morning. The last thoughts I have before I finally drift off to sleep is that the toughest day of my life is now lying ahead of me. Why isn't he taking the girls inside the room? I mean, here, you guys sleep down there, I'll sleep on my bed. Or you guys sleep up there, I'll sleep on my floor. There's nothing wrong with letting the girls sleep in your room. I mean, you can do chaka chaka, but nothing else. I slowly come to my senses. Morning has arrived. There's no time to waste. I slip out of my covers and steel myself for what's to come, feeling more awake than I ever have in previous mornings, which is surprising seeing as I probably got out best a few hours of sleep. I guess the fear of what's to come if I mess this up is what's keeping me going. A better motivation than any other. Okay, let's do this. I peer at a pair of determined eyes that stare back at me from the mirror. This is the most focused I've ever been in my life. It's funny how much has changed in these past few days, and it's even more weird how I seem to accept it. As if deep down, I knew all this to begin with. I slip on my casual clothes and make for the dining room. Oh. I see you guys in your battle uniform. Sweet. I find the two girls waiting for me as expected. Though I'm caught a little off guard by the fact that they're in the battle outfits.
おはよう。よく眠れた？
About as well as I could, knowing what's to come.
出る前に何か食べましょう。体力をつけないといけないわ。
Right. Of course. I start for the kitchen and prepare the most simple food I can think of. So, I think I forgot to ask this last night when we got carried away with other stuff. But where exactly is this Dark Queen imprisoned?
あれ？言わなかったっけ？町の外れに封印されてるよ。
What? I almost dropped the plate I'm holding. She's that close by?
もちろんよ。だから彼女の影響が簡単に出てくるんでしょ？
I didn't really think about any of that. That's a good point. But to think she's been this close the whole time. No wonder things have been getting progressively more crazy around here. She must be furious. To have the key to her freedom just out of grasp like this.
この周辺にいるってことは分かってたんだけど、昨日の夜までは正確な位置は分からなかったの。どうも町外れの森の隠された洞窟にいるみたい。この辺りには逸話も多いしね。森はかつての彼女の隠れ家か何かだったはず。
Oh my god.
そんなことどうでもいいわ。そこへ行って封印を強化する。それでいつもの生活に戻れるわ。
Yes, it would be much easier if we just sealed her bitch ass up now. Whatever. Are things really gonna just magically fix themselves when we do this?
まあ、彼女の力が外に影響することはなくなるわね。化け物は凶暴さを失うし、収まりはするわね。すべて終われば誰もが家に帰れる。また学校に行かなきゃならないなんておかしくなりそうだけど。
ああ、そんなこと言わないの。ケンタといて楽しかったくせに。
Ooh, you know it.
何おかしなこと言ってるの？私は自分の仕事をしてるだけなんだから。
ふふーい、わかってるって。あなたの顔が赤い時はね。
Yay.
もう行くわよ。
Sayaka giggles and jabs her partner's ribs. I suppose it's a good they can stay in such high spirits despite the task that lays before us. We set out. I let the girls lead the way as we take the lesser traveled routes through town so as to not draw attention to their outfits. They offered to fly me there as it would be much faster, but no. Walking is fine. I'm sure things aren't that urgent. Before long, our surroundings became less urban, the buildings shrinking in number the longer we travel. Until finally, we cross over a fence into the wilderness. I can't read as like straight like that. I read, "Oh, that's fabulous." Oh, God. Branches overhead shade us from the sun as we walk across the faint trail laid out across the ground. Only the faintest hints of light that filter through illuminate the way. I'm beginning to wonder if the girls even know the way as we pass by a tree. I swear I've seen the last at least 3 times before.
地図を持ってくるべきだったかも。
No shit! Well, that just confirms it. You're gonna travel without a fucking... Okay, it's in the end of town, but you don't know exactly where because it's in a forest. I love girls that always act dumb. We're hopelessly lost. Any tension that might have existed before is sucked away from the moment Sayaka begins to scratch her head and glance around the place.
本当なの？あんなに道順を確認したじゃない。忘れたの？
じゃあ、光が案内して。
私だって知らないわよ。
She forgot too.
ほら、あなただって完璧じゃないじゃない。
完璧だなんて思ったことないわよ。
Oh,
あ
I
な
beg
た
to
に比べた
differ.
らってだけで。
I beg to differ. I think you're perfect on the on the body thing. Guys, is this really the time?
でもさやかが。いいわ、集中しましょう。
And here I thought the sealing part of the operation would be the most difficult part. Sheesh.
森はそんなに広くないもの。歩いてれば洞窟くらい見つかるって。
Hasn't stumbling around randomly only made us go around in circles? I fear the sun might set before we even find this darn cave now. I know it won't help, but I joined the pair in surveying the land. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be looking out for, apart from a cave.
何か見つけた？
I squint at something at the distance. A cluster of boulders that had caught my attention. My eyes were practically drawn there like some kind of magnetic force that was at work. I've never been here before, yet somehow it seems familiar. Can we check over there?
オッケーオッケー。他にいい考えもないしね。
Ah, you're so cute. We trek over to the... What does trek mean? We trek over to the oddly suspicious rock formation. I wonder, could this really be it? Could this really be it?
どうしてここだと思うの？
Sayaka begins to poke about the boulders, a hand to her chin. Circling around the cluster reveals nothing too out of the ordinary, but it has to be more. I don't know. I just feel like something was there.
こんなのただの岩よ。時間を無駄にしてるわ。
I know they're rocks, but doesn't mean
ケ
that
ンタ
much
が
in
言う
time.
のも、もうちょっと調べるべきだって。彼は闇の女王とつながってるし、重要な何かを感じてるかもしれない。
Oh, see, that's why I love her too. She's so supportive. He's bound to lose. Okay. She says that. Okay, hang on a second. Go back real quick.
ケンタが言うんだもん。もうちょっと調べるべきだって。彼は闇の女王とつながってるし、重要な何かを感じてるかもしれない。
Yes. She says that as she raps gently at one of the rocks with her knuckle, one eye closed to better examine.
ここがちょっと脆いみたい。
Sakura takes a grip of the rock in question and begins to pull at it with all her might, her teeth gritting in determination. Oh, right. Yeah. I should probably help. You should probably help? You will help, you motherfucker! It was almost amusing to see her feet wildly kicking in place with the rock refusing to budge. Oh, I get you. So she was like running in place, sort of. I took up on the other side of the rock and began to push against it with what little strength I might possess. We still don't manage to move the rock. It doesn't budge at all, even with all our combined effort. Am I really trying here? Seriously, the words in this game was weird. It certainly does feel loose though. Apparently not loose enough. I think we can move it for sure if one last person were to.
ああ、もうそんなちまちまやってられないわ。下がりなさい。
Her sword appears in a flash. Hey, wait, we're still right beside it. Isn't it that dangerous to just... She strikes out without any further warning, unleashing a single pierce slash to twist the rock clean in two. Oof! We both fell backwards as the two pieces of the rock collapsed opposite ways. I feel like my hair might just be a little shorter than it was too. After how close that was.
ほら、問題は解決したわ。
She falls silent, unable to argue there. It did move the rock after all. We both hop on our feet to join Hikari in peering over the results of her destruction as the dust began to settle. I almost forgot how to breathe in excitement of all. Could this really be it? We all gasped at once. I knew it! I'm not sure how, but somehow I knew it. Behind the rock it lay is a tunnel that trails downwards into the darkness. There's no telling how far it might stretch, or if there's anything on the other end. But if someone went to such lengths to hide this tunnel from existence, then it has to lead somewhere, right?
これ、本当に？
そうみたい。暗闇と悪意に満ちてるみたい。
Alright, we found it. That's not really something you should be saying so happily. She's right though. There's a furtive sense of despair as I peer into the hole. A heavy tension in the air, as if the sheer presence of whatever lurks down there seeks to consume us all. Once we go down there, this will be it. We'll finally put an end to this madness, and I might finally be able to get some peace after all this is done. Do I really have the strength to go through this? To reseal a long forgotten evil that tormented?
さあ、時間がないし、行きましょう。
Hey, wait! Sakura apparently doesn't have the decency to wait for me to battle out my internal struggles, and cuts short as she plops down onto her knees and begins to shuffle into the hole. Its size just about big for us to fit if we crawl.
そうね。時間を無駄にはできないわ。ケンタ、行くわよ。
Not you, Hikari. Hikari follows up their Sayaka, looking somewhat more hesitant towards the whole thing compared to her partner. Their despair into the darkness completely as if consumed by the tunnel. It's scary how little light seems to shine down there.
ぼさっとしてないでついてきなさい。
Hikari harsh tones sound out from the tunnel, make it all more frightening. Okay. I'm coming. I'm trying to make echoes, noises. It's not like the world is going to end just because I had to take an extra minute or two to prepare for diving into the heart of evil. At least I hope it isn't. I drop to my knees and shuffle into the tunnel, my world quickly becoming dark as all traces of light begin to fade. I can just make about the scuffing sounds of the other two crawling along ahead of me. Their presence, the one thing that's keeping me calm during all this. My surroundings are dark, cold, slimy to the touch. So far, it hasn't been a very pleasant experience. You know,
どうかした？
this wasn't what I had in mind when I pictured myself being a hero. Crawling along in a crumpled dark tunnel, somehow I thought things were going to be more dramatic. Saika lets out a giggle as she shoulders on ahead.
大丈夫。ドラマチックなことはちゃんとあるって。今はちょっとドラマチックとは言えないけどね。
Oh yes.
それにこれはそう悪いことじゃないと思うの。少なくとも彼女のところへ行くまでシャドウと戦わなくて済みそうだし。
Don't fucking jinx it,
魅
Saika.
力的とは言えないけどね。体力は温存できるもん。
She brings up a good point. However, but what if there are monsters inside this tunnel? We can't really do much if we're practically blind.
やめてよ、考えないようにしてるんだから。
あ、そうだね。私たちってば無防備かも。
さやか、
完全に袋のネズミだね。私は弓を使えないし、光も剣を構えられない。どんなシャドウならこのトンネルに入れるかな。あ、光を大好きな触手くんなら大丈夫かも。
I'm with her, dude. I fucking love messing with Hikari.
黙りなさい、意地悪。
Maybe I should have kept my thoughts to myself. Saika's having way too much fun with this. I know I am, dude.
それか、もしかすると。
何かが触った。
Hikari shrieks, almost bursting my eardrums in the process.
ケンタ、あなたまた。
Me? Of course not. I'm way back over here. What sort of guy do you think I am?
そういうことにしたいのよね。今までもいろいろしてきたものね。
It's not my fault. Oh shit, the microphone. Those were accidents.
これも事故だと言いたいのね。身動きの取れない女の子を掴んだりして。
Oh my god. I mean, I wouldn't mind grabbing at a girl while she's completely helpless. Hell no. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, that was an accident. I thought that was, I thought it was, what is it? A clue. There you go. I thought it was a clue. Come on, I'm nowhere near you. Maybe it's just your imagination. I can hear about her. I can just about hear like a stifle giggle as is about to argue.
いいわ。けどあなたじゃなければ誰だっていうの？さやかじゃないわよ。私の前にいるんだから。
きっとまたヌルヌルした触手が挨拶に来たんじゃない？
She says it in an almost sing-song manner. Oh yeah, I see what's happening now. I'm hoping Hikari will realize soon too.
そんなわけないじゃん。また触った。冗談はやめ。何？
This bizarre series of events continues for longer than I feel it's necessary until finally I feel I have to speak up, or we might be stuck in this tunnel all day. Okay, come on, Saika, that's enough. Hey, had your fun. We need to focus, okay?
何？さやか、こんなこと彼女にできるわけ。
Confirm my suspicion, Saika lets out another one of her dubious laughs.
はいはい、我慢できなくってついからかいやすいんだもん。
Yeah! Hikari takes a deep breath. Uh-oh.
殺す。
That's what you say? That's short line as I'm gonna kill you, Saika.
捕まえられればね。
I hear the pair of them shuffle ahead in the accelerated pace. Saika's maniac laughter trailing into the distance. I suppose it's good they can keep in such high spirits despite the test that lies ahead of us. Didn't you already say that? I really don't appreciate them just leaving me behind like this, however. I'm gonna continue on my own pace. Sure, I'll catch up to them eventually, but I feel something slimy on top of my lap of my hand, forcing me to break into some sort of bizarre sprint crawl. I don't know if there really are things lurking around in the tunnel, but I sure won't want to stick around to find out. Are we out of the tunnel yet? Come on, man. I eventually managed to catch up with them. The pair of them seemed to calm down somewhat. I'm not sure how long we've been trekking through this tunnel now, but it feels like it's been an eternity. There wasn't any guarantee that this would lead us to where we want to go, but when we went with the blind faith, going off on my instinct alone. So if this turns out to be a massive waste of time, it's going to have been my fault. As so far, we haven't found anything to suggest we're on the right path. I feel despair begin to set in. What if we end up running out into a dead end? Of course, get stuck somehow. What if...
あれ、先に何か見える。
やっとね。
Saika's cheerful voice snapped out of the dark, unnecessary thoughts. I guess I really should trust my own instincts a little more sometimes. True to her word, I begin to see light seep into the tunnel as we inch ever closer to our goal. Just a little more, and... Ooh! There's a fucking diamond! I drag myself out of the much larger opening. Saika and Hikari already on their feet as they take the time to stretch. I think I'm gonna end this episode here in this episode of Sakura Angels. I think this has been a really lengthy video. I think it is, but thank you guys so much for watching. If you stayed until this long video, I really appreciate you guys staying put and watching my video. I really do appreciate it. I hope to see you guys in the next episode. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.